Wow, okay, we're coming right out of the bat here. All right, so who am I? Oh, I'm Megan Langer, sometimes referred to as the Western Wisconsin Wanderer. I find value where people find failures. I look for distressed properties and businesses and buildings, and I buy them and I reinvent them. I think I've said it for a long time. Driving downtown Prescott and you drive through and it's like this quaint little city and it has so much potential. That was my word. I always so much potential. Why is no one doing anything? Why aren't people taking advantage of this? Why are businesses sitting on downtown Prescott? This is our town. Like who doesn't want to live in a Hallmark village? I'm really either smart or really stupid. I don't have a lot of fear when it comes to business. If you look at people that like create new businesses or break glass ceilings, they do things completely different than what the current standard is. We don't really listen to what other people are doing. I don't look at what other people are doing. I figure out what I want and then I just move forward until I get there. All right, are you ready to see this? The worse, the better for me. I've literally bought a property that had a 12-foot hole in the roof.
That's probably why Megan is able to buy these properties at a reasonable price, because people are scared of them.
I just feel like these properties deserve a second chance.
Taking an old building that several of them that we've remodeled were on the verge of being demoed, preserve history in a way too. People aren't just willing to tear old buildings down or forget about them, so we're bringing them back to life.
You know, I find the spaces, and then my right-hand person is Donnie. So he's my contractor, he's my GC. Her
and I just kind of clicked from day one. She's got a design background. I'm very interested in design and creating stuff.
So once he sees my vision and he understands it, then it's pretty much the two of us that go from there forward.
She knows that I like a challenge. Nothing surprises me when she brings me into a new project.
The port is sort of the flagship property. That was the one that sort of lit the spark for me to invest in Prescott. The building had been vacant for a few years and it had become an eyesore. I actually remember we were on a snowmobile trip with 3 other couples and we're eating breakfast and I said, I think I'm gonna buy the pharmacy building and put a hotel in it. And everyone was like, what?
We thought she was crazy, for sure.
People did not get it. They just like, you can't do that. Like that doesn't make sense. It's too small. You can't do a self-check-in hotel. That's, you know, the technology's not available. There a lot of questioning.
The port was the one that was the worst to start with. We ended up having to gut that right down to the bare walls and start over.
So I restructured it, laid out the rooms time and time and time again until I got it where I wanted it. But then once it was up and working, I proved that you could rent 6 hotel rooms downtown Prescott and you could sell them out, you know, every Friday and Saturday nights. And once that property worked, then everyone was like, okay. I did not see the vision for the Cove right away. The location I knew was perfection. How honest do you want me to be?
Totally.
Okay. So the Cove was a 4-plex. It was very run down. And then when we did construction, we gutted it all the way down to the studs. The Cove, I wanted to feel special. And each condo feels like its own space.
It's so incredible. I mean, she just transformed these places.
So the Orange Dragon is an art gallery. It hosts works from a lot of local people. Students will have artwork on display, local photographers. So when the Orange Dragon building went up for sale, there was fear in the community that the art gallery would have to leave. So it was very important to me to keep the arts in Prescott alive and keep the Orange Dragon here.
So when we came down here and I'm like, Megan, this is your kind of project. We're gonna have a clean slate to start with. And yeah, it may look scary now, but it'll be great when we're done. All these windows on the street side.
Okay.
And they probably ran some electrical back there.
Okay.
Just another Megan project.
When we bought the harbor, it was a personal mission of mine to make it as successful and desirable as both the port and the Cove. We saw value in it, and we saw that it would add value to the community if there was a place that was affordable and cute and small but private, and where you would be comfortable having your mother stay. Finding good people has helped a lot, and I think once you find a good team member and start delegating, it becomes easier to delegate more.
I think it's great. I take pride in telling people that I work for her, just because she's such a great boss and a great person, and trying to take some of these buildings and recreate them.
She's got a huge heart. She loves everybody. She's a blast to work with. It's always fun, always a positive attitude. Just myself, I'm gonna have plenty of things to do with her until I can't walk anymore. I plan on being by her side.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone on our team right now that I couldn't say is either friend or family. You know, I want people to be proud that they're from Prescott. The location is so premier. You're on the St. Croix River. It's the gateway to the Great River Road. You couldn't make up a better location if you tried. Just think everybody benefits when an entire community pulls together and does good things.
I'm not one that likes to have a pat on the back, but internally I have a great pride in seeing what we've accomplished.
I feel like this is a great community already. I feel like we've come a long way. We've made a lot of progress. I just want to keep growing and keep doing better. I feel like if we get just a tiny bit better every year and continue to do that year after year, the community, we're unstoppable.